Watch this. I am very impressed with what Mahama is doing so far. Less than 2 weeks of taking power, or just a few days after taking power, he has already moved so gallantly, if you want a better word, geometrically, towards some of the election promises he made that were gargantuan. I remember Koku Anyuro saying that Mahama was in power and he did nothing about the constitution review. And now you are campaigning and saying constitutional review, blah, 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 blah. You are just blowing hot air. And that Atamil started it, and when Mahama came in, he didn't do it. Well, we need to be reminded of some of these things time after time. Mahama has formed a committee to deal with our constitution, and listen to the interesting part, to limit executive power. Oh my God. You know what that means? To reduce the power of the presidency. Now the presidents in Africa are like demigods. In some countries, some presidents are even more respected than God. Better still, some presidents have more power in some African countries than God. And I'm speaking tongue in cheek. Watch this. President Mahama says the president has too much power. Please look into the constitution and limit the powers of the president, aka the executive. What else could a man do? The same President Mahama, who knows how to spend money, he knows how sweet wealth is. He's telling you he is not interested in ex gratia. The same President Mahama says that he's going to abolish, at least in his tenure of office, the demonic ex gratia. My brother, my sister, I see some genuineness. I see some serious energy to do the work. Mr. President, it's early days yet. Do not relent on this energy. Some people started hot, then they start blowing cold. Either they get too complacent, or they just are doing it for the cameras. Right after that, they recoil into their own shells. I beg you, Mr. President, Ghana has suffered enough. The executive has drowned and suffocated Ghana for too long. It's time to deal with this inordinate power. It's time to deal with this. I promise it was not going to be long. Let me leave it here.